everybody. We are at the top of Belvedere Mountain, and I got a little spot here out of the wind. We're about 2.5 miles into a giant climb, so it's all good. And today we are headed to some kind of notch shelter over 11 miles. Plus this is a little 0.2 off the trail, side trail we went to, and so it's going to add an extra 0.4 to the day, but it's well worth it. As you will see, we're up on the fire tower behind me, which is up there, and that was a pretty awesome view. So I'm going to go out to the ledge next. It's going to be windy. Take a few more shots while I'm up here, because they say this is one of the nicest views on the long trail, and they're right. It is. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. So we're going to take our time today getting where we need to get. Once we get there, we got 2 short mile days, and then the last day is a short mile into the finish into Canada. So hope everybody's doing well, and let's get this day started. Yeah, it's our day started for me, but all right. Morning, everybody. Top of the world here. I would get close so the wind doesn't go, but we're at the top of Belvedere Mountain, and I am at the top of the tower, the fire tower. Really windy up here, but I'm going to give you a 360 view. All right, everybody, from the ledges here, a little bit down from the fire tower. Nice view. I don't know if the sun is going to make this a terrible picture or not, but we'll see. And there's the tower we were up at the top at, where it's really windy, but that was a good deal because it gave a chance for my sweaty shirt to dry out as the wind was blowing. So definitely a awesome spot if you want to go 0.2 off the trail here at Mount Belvedere and come up the tower. And here's something we knew about, but we just didn't have 2.4 miles in us last night to get up here with the extra food and water we would have had to carry. But right here behind the tower, and we actually saw this from the top of the tower. I'd read about it on gut hooks, but a couple of little camp spots here. I don't really see. I saw some flat spot. Oh, there's one right up there. Little campfire spot here. Here's a nice flat spot for a tent. Might be a little rocky, but it'll get you there. Pretty nice. Yeah, I could definitely fit the duplex in there. But and there's a couple of more spots on the way in. So if you wanted to camp up here, you could do it. You just got to cart the water and whatever you need up here. But great side trip here for Mount Belvedere. Let me get under here. And there's the tower again. All right, so here we are at the pond right before Tilliston Shelter. And I got a nice little beaver home out there. I'm guessing those are frogs croaking at each other. And there are definitely black flies flying around my head, but it's a beautiful sight here. Yeah, those got to be frogs. All right, so here is the beaver dam holding that pond up. Pretty incredible work what those animals can do. Here's the remnants Hopefully that's not our water source at the shelter. Alright, took our lunch break here at Tilliston Shelter. Off in the distance are those windmills, and they're barely even moving, if it moving at all. Just to go to show you how still it is today. So we got a muggy hot day we're dealing with. And then here's the shelter. Kind of glad we're not staying here tonight. But who knows, it might even be better than what we're going to, so we'll see. All right, so we took a break here.
Yeah.
This is where I sat down.
Oh.
This is where Marmalade sat down.
What's the difference?
What's the difference? Yeah. I think I sweat.
Next to, we'll say the camp spot next to the evening camp.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so just going to give you an idea of what we've been going through all day, other than the big ups and the big downs. This is what the trail is like all the way from Eden Crossing, and we're coming up to Hazen's Notch. We've got about a mile or two to go. But this is what we're dealing with. I mean, it's constant running through the tunnel here, and it is certainly not hiker friendly. So I'm going to cut this off because I got to climb underneath that tree. All right, that's what we're dealing with. All right, made it to our destination, Hazen's Notch Shelter. That's the shelter there, and the day was brutal. From Eden Crossing to Hazen's Notch Road is brutal, and then the climb up out of Hazen's Notch Road to get to this shelter is brutal. Tough day for us. Hot and muggy all day. You might be able to see them in the thing. Bugs. Buggy day. So we are going to pile into these tents and call it a evening here pretty soon. So here's the duplex setup, which I didn't get to show you last night just because it was too late when we got there and I was too tired. There's Marmalade's outplex setup over there, and I've got to get my water because it's about to overflow over there. So that should be it for the evening. I might do one from the tent if I wake up from a nap. If not, I just might sleep all the way through.